The umpire holds the footy aloft. O'Brien looking for territory. Dawson, good thinking and good execution too. Clever kick. Danaher marks. That's hard to stop.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it. One goal straight plays, no score. McInerney wins it down. McCluggage. McGovern takes an excellent grab. He's generally a good kick. Dawson, dangerous to leave on his own. Kicks to centre wing. Henry in the centre square. Kicks to space. Bontempelli throws it on the boot. Leicester clears the area. Andrews, he's been busy so far, unable to complete the mark. Yo, they'll need to limit his influence. And that is a bizarre piece of play, rushing it behind for his own team.
I can't work out the thinking there.
Taking no risks with the kick in. It's a dreadful moment. A giveaway in front of goal.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
It doesn't matter who you are, it's always good to get an early one on the board.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Fort wins it down. Dunkley, he's wrapped up. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Fort gets his hand to it. McCluggage on the same page as his ruck. That sloppy play and it could come back to bite. He's suddenly a popular man. Fort, too big, too strong, too good. Long ball in. Neal is in a better position.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered. It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Yo, can he find a teammate? Mackay, that's good work rate. Searching kick. Danaher had his name written all over it.
One of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
This is exactly what they would have hoped for early in the match. Scoreboard pressure.
Fort wins it. Ashcroft sharks it. Terrific tackle. A few players stop, but advantage has been paid. It's a poor inside 50. Normally delivers. Fort can keep it moving. Risk-free footy at the moment. Dawson farms it out. I'm not sure he wanted it. Danaher takes the hand pass. Maynard throws it on the boot, and that's a goal. It's all gone as script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. The two big men do battle. Yo, is that holding the ball? Comes free in the tackle. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Bontempelli strolls in and kicks the easiest of goals. It's all pointing one way so far. Fort wins the hit out. Berry, in a hurry, takes the safe option. They are hunting the ball carrier. Fort. Bailey marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
The tide's well and truly against them. This is a must.
This will fall short. McLean ensures there's no second chance. Probing ball. Langdon works hard to present. You can see their confidence growing. Honours the lead. DeGoey in the clear. Ignoring the corridor for now. Langdon. Good vision there. Bontempelli. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Andrews takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Ashcroft working hard and being rewarded. No mark. That's unusual. Got the handball away. Bontempelli with the steal. Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other clearly, but there's a long way to go. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
Sometimes there is such a thing as getting ahead too far too soon. Having a sizable lead can change your mentality, make you conservative or perhaps complacent. I'll expect a response from their opposition, but they just need to keep doing what's got them into such a great position.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Bort wins the hit out. Ashcroft. There goes the kick inside the 50. Punched away. Neal. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Under pressure. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. The distance is the only problem. Morris has reeled it in the goal square.
From point-blank range.
There's one back. It's an understatement to say they needed that one. The big men fly. Yo, he's gone. Bort, Ashcroft, good build-up. Langdon, one step ahead. Dishes it off. Fletcher, stripped of it. Akers doing the grunt work. They've coughed it up. Bort squeezes the kick. McGovern wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. That could come back to bite. Bontempelli, strong grab. Pendlebury. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more. They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. The big men fly. McCluggage, Neal. Bort with a chance to send it forward. He'll be annoyed by that. Bontempelli, McGovern. They've worked it well, navigated the traffic. Langdon, under pressure. Mackay. This would be a great team goal if he can kick it. Of course he can. What a passage of play. We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. That's symptomatic of their day. McLean. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. Pendlebury. This is a big opportunity. Can he hit a target? Ashcroft couldn't reel it in. Neal affects the turnover. Leicester doesn't want to turn it over there. McLean intercepts. Crosses the paint. Switkowski. Langdon. It's a desperate tackle. Rayner saw that coming. McGovern. Time and again he gets to the right place. Just has to hit a target. McLean working hard and presenting well. Mackay wins the contest hands down.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. The big men fly. Manages to get off a handball. Dealt with the pressure. Berry mops that one up. Turned over. McInerney wins it back. Gives it everything. Leaves it behind. Bort leading from the front. Archie. It's there!
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. McCluggage. Neal. He'll be sore in the morning. Berry cops some unwanted attention. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. McLean punches it out of the ruck. Dunkley trying to find a path. Bailey has it within range.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it. Well, I won't say they're on their way back, but this has been much better just lately. McInerney showing his skills. McCluggage onto it. Pendlebury is calm in a crisis. Wilkie, he's got support. Might be time for one more score here. Dawson, McLean, lays it off. Was that a throw? Good hands. Danaher sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
I'm not sure whether this is a case of not listening to what the coach is saying or just being unable to put it into practice. Either way, they're easy to play against at the moment, as the scoreboard shows. They need to get back to basics and build from there.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. McCluggage hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Clever kick. That's a strong mark.
When you're copping or hiding, it's the little things you can hang your hat on. That was better movement of the footy.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now. They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. McInerney showing his skills. McCluggage, Fletcher, goes long. Akers making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's had little impact so far. A bit of a panicked handball. The sprint is on. This spells trouble. He shoots at goal. How's the kick? No good.
They're lucky they haven't been made to pay for that turnover. I really should have been.
I've liked his game today. Zerk Thatcher on a lead. Doesn't often waste it. Danaher takes a beauty. What's he got on offer? Well-weighted kick. Mackay gets on the end of it. That's great footy. Approaching the 50. Heads for full forward. Andrews got a fist in. Van Rooyen. Pendlebury almost threw it out. McLean is rushed to behind for his own team.
And every bit counts, so I guess.
Taking no risks with the kick-in. His field kicking is normally first rate. Fletcher with a chance to relieve the pressure. Can he find a teammate? Danaher reads the ball so well. Inside 50 with the kick. Andrews, we've seen that before. He's besieged. No arguments there. He doesn't waste many. Maynard couldn't quite. Fletcher, Ashcroft, Neal, McInerney farms it out. Doherty intercepts. Pendlebury puts the foot down and away he goes. Switkowski appreciates that delivery.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
McInerney showing his skills. Ashcroft, they've given it back. McLean, DeGoey, by hand. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. McInerney is hard to beat one-on-one. They need to hit the scoreboard here. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. Searching kick. Danaher has found some space. Mackay, great body work. Normally delivers. Neal spoils. McKenna, can he be the Firestone? Mackay takes an excellent grab. He's got an option in the centre square. Danaher, all on his own. They're moving the footy quickly. Good disciplined defence. Switkowski, McLean, Henry getting involved. He's got it.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. The big men fly. Yo, can he impose himself on the match? He's hit up the lead. Langdon is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
9 individual goal kickers if he puts this through.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
That's a rare miss. They've been deadly accurate today.
Zorko to bring it in. Bailey in the clear. Looking to hit up the short option. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Hand pass cut off. McKenna gets in the way. It's been that kind of day for them.
Kicking at his first.
That's going to fall short, but he didn't kick it accurately anyway. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
You suspect they're playing for pride, but if they get the first couple, you never know. They've been outclassed so far, no doubt about that. But I can think of plenty of examples when a side's got up and won on the strength of one exceptional quarter. It'll take something special, though.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Turns it over in the middle. Poor hands there. Closed him down. Kicks to space. Danaher didn't need to be asked twice. DeGoey, drop punt, and he has put it away.
Well, if it wasn't over before, it is now.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Punch clear, like Batman and Robin. Comes free in the tackle. Bontempelli, slick hands. Danaher heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. McInerney, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. I think he called for that. Bailey, that's not ideal. Yo, in the right spot at the right time. Throws it on the boot. Andrews is racking up spoils. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Poor footy there. Just has to hit a target. DeGoey. They might be caught out on the turnover. Not a lot of positives today. Lohman, strong grab. He's been quiet. Pendlebury, read that well. Some indirect ball movement here. Quality delivery by foot. Junk times come early. That's a good option, and this looks promising. He might have thought about the corridor. Danaher presents in space. He's been industrious. Henry outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Can they get another one? Mackay marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
They're still hungry. Even with the game put to bed, that's a sign of a very good team.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the native dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Mackay manages to get off a handball. Delightfully done. Danaher. Starcevic runs onto it. Bontempelli wins it back. Great mark. They're a big chance here. Spills the mark. McLean. Dawson. What can he do with it? Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. The buzzards are circling. McInerney. They won't blame him. Berry. The kick is a poor one. They've got winners all over the park. They are tackling machines today. Bailey fighting hard. Danaher lays it off. Doherty, good handball. McLean with time. Henry in the right spot. He'll kick this. In he goes. And he has delivered.
They're not letting up on them. They're insatiable today.
McLean showing his skills. Dawson. That's an impressive mark. Can he hit a target? Mackay. Switkowski. Danaher. It's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal. It's been an absolute avalanche. McLean with a deft tap. Dawson. Danaher has a vice-like grip. Kicks inside the forward 50. Switkowski. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
To put the cherry on top of what's been a superlative performance.
He's been kicking well today. Can he get another one? Not this time. He's hit the post.
That blocks his copybook. He's been kicking well.
The ball's been living at one end. It's a dreadful moment. A giveaway in front of goal.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Lifts it off the boot. He's got it. What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. The big men fly. Dawson. That might have been dropping the ball. Andrews tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Under pressure. Van Rooyen affects the turnover. It's a bad miss.
Not to worry, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity coming up very soon.
It's being played in one half of the ground at the moment. The kick was centimetre perfect. You wouldn't want to play this side in this form. They would have wiped the floor with most teams today. We're ready for a start. O'Brien gets his hand to it. Dawson looking to get it down there quickly. Danaher appreciates that delivery.
They should be on the board with a goal.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The first goal didn't take long. English showing his skills. Yo, Dawson, Pendlebury. What's he got on offer? He's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result. We've got a 2-goal game. The big men fly. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Pendlebury, Bontempelli. They've put themselves under pressure. Doesn't often waste it. Yo! Takes an excellent grab. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
It's a hot footy today.
Henry popped up out of nowhere. Pendlebury turned over. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. He's lost possession. Vandermeer normally delivers. Sinclair read that one like a book. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Turns it over in the middle. English, he's been busy so far. They've given it up. Can he hit a target? Manages to find a teammate. Kicks to space. Quality delivery by foot. You can see their confidence growing. They've got a problem now. Searching kick. Van Rooyen gets to the front spot and can line them up.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it. It's been a one-sided start. The big men fly. Fraser. Through the centre square he goes. What a first turn they're having. Henry only knows one way. It's a deep kick. I thought he was going to kick it himself.
He couldn't miss from there, surely.
He's kicked it like an arrow. It's all pointing one way so far. English got his palm to it. Fraser in his natural habitat. Doherty, Dawson, Langdon. They're handball happy at the moment. Bad error there. What can they generate? Palms. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Squeezes the kick. Gallagher, almost an accidental intercept. Solid tackle. He's made a hot start to this match. Dale, feeling the heat. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw-in.
Momentum is so important. A couple of goals either way would make a huge difference.
O'Brien smashes it out of there. Dawson, they're putting them under all sorts of pressure. That's great footy. Maybe he could have gone himself. Butler.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
Butler, you know what's coming. He punches it through, and they are flying. Surely they can't keep this pace up. English palms it down. That was almost handed to him. They found the magic formula. Bramble doing what he does best. Davidson, he's been accosted. Can he impose himself on the match? Henry showing some pace. Under pressure. Bontempelli, he's kicked it the wrong way. Looking to extend this margin. Van Rooyen is so strong one-on-one.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. O'Brien got his palm to it. Kennedy somehow released the ball. Norton outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Langdon navigated the traffic. English didn't need to be asked twice. He's under close attention. He was tackled high and will take a free kick. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. He's got an option in the centre square. Norton with the intercept mark. Can he be the fire starter? Jones. This is a big opportunity. He's hit up the lead. Uses the non-preferred. Liberatore. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
They've had an off day so far, but that was more encouraging from them. Perhaps they're not gone yet.
That goal was a while coming. It was looking like a goalless turn for them. English wins it out of the centre. Richards, Liberatore, throws it on the boot. McGovern picks it off. That's poor kicking. Into the middle with the kick. Gee, they're playing well. He's made a bright start. Dale making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Managed to get a handball away. They're going hammer and tong. It must be his birthday. They're on point so far. Dawson in the centre square. Can they find a late goal? Williams got a fist in. Richards, quick kick towards centre half forward. Dolan, that's good work rate. McLean picks off the pass. Going for territory. Taking out some frustration possibly. It's quarter time. That was something to behold. This contest might already be decided. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
Both sides had the same number of clearances in that first term, and it's obviously close on the scoreboard. If one team can get on top in the middle, it'll make their task that much easier. Both forward lines are capable of taking advantage of midfield dominance.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Butler demanded the footy and got it.
He'll fancy his chances.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer. It's all gone as script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. English wins it. Richards, they cannot keep him quiet. Norton working hard and being rewarded. Can he find a teammate? Drops the football. McKenna leads his opponent. Langdon. O'Brien takes the logical option. That's not like him. He's suddenly a popular man. Goes laterally. Dale chipping it around. No urgency. The kick is a poor one. His field kicking is normally first rate. Dawson has found some space. He's leading all comers for disposals. They've opened them up here. Is anyone home? Good disciplined defence. Bramble hasn't seen a lot of it. Punched that like he meant it. Maynard, ineffective disposal. Bombs it in. McLean clears the area. McNeil kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Can they follow that goal up with another? English gets his hand to it. Richards, Liberatore, taken to ground. Dawson affects the turnover. Sets a task for the forwards. Van Rooyen uses the body well.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it. We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. O'Brien wins it out of the centre. Gets his kick despite the heat. Danaher all alone in the centre square. Who's at home? The Sharon hits the deck. Davidson manages to get off a handball. Dawson lays it off. Butler. He's rushed to behind for his own team.
You don't see that every day. Boy.
Dale with the footy. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Yo throws it on the boot, and that's a goal. They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Dawson, what a game he's having. Danaher marks it centre half forward. Probing ball. No wonder coaches go grey. He's generally a good kick. Akers wins it back. Great mark. Can he hit a target? McKenna has it within range.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. We didn't expect this today, and you... The big men fly. Dawson, he just keeps racking up disposals. Williams, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Liberatore had his name written all over it. Duray delivers a long ball. Well played. Clever kick. McGovern wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Who was he aiming for? Langdon makes position. Doesn't often waste it. That's a good option, and this looks promising. They've got winners all over the park. Dawson gets to the front spot. That'll work. Getting their handball game going. Danaher, a goal-scoring opportunity, may have gone begging there. Going for his second, it's not his best. It always looked likely to threaten the post.
That was almost put it in the book time. Geez, I'm glad I didn't.
He's been industrious. Short passing in the back line is risky business, and that's why.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Pins the ears back, winds up, and drives it right through the middle. It's all one-way traffic now. The big men fly. Richards lowers the eyes. Norton on a lead. Searching kick. Zerk-Thatcher takes an excellent grab. What can they build here? Dawson can keep it moving. Ignoring the corridor for now. Sinclair, dangerous to leave on his own. Taking time to assess the options. Slips through his fingers. Dawson, Danaher, Bontempelli dealt with the pressure. Yo, O'Brien couldn't get an effective disposal. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
Takes the short option. Richards with a chance to run. That's symptomatic of their malaise. What's he got on offer? They've found the magic formula. Maynard marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
Kicking at his first.
6 points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Kennedy in the clear. Can he impose himself on the match?
To put an exclamation mark on what's been a dominant first half.
Gives it everything. Going. Bullseye!
No doubt it's hard to stop a team in their ball movements as good as this. The most troubling thing is it's been allowed to be good.
And the siren heralds the end of a breathtaking half of footy. The result may be foregone, but it's been a treat to watch so far. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
Whoever's counting the tackles is earning their money. Every time anyone gets the footy, you just expect them to be crunched. This intensity will be difficult to sustain, so we may see some space open up at some stage, but there'll be some sore bodies. Don't worry about that.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Called for a push.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
For a flying start to the turn, it's online. He's drilled it. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. English with a deft tap. Dawson, Doherty, just had to get it out. Liberatore, desperate to win it back. Kennedy, DeGoey, doing the grunt work. Doherty, Bontempelli, he put himself in the line of fire. Williams, ball spills free in the tackle. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Quality delivery by foot. He's been quiet. English is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt. Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? The two big men do battle. Managed to get a handball away. Kennedy, big tackle laid. He's only had the one inside 50. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. DeGoey sets sail for home, and he has delivered. Normal service has resumed. The two big men do battle. Richards crosses the paint. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Normally delivers. Langdon, he's taken a beauty. I've liked his game today. He's hit up the lead. Kicks to space. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Richards, he just dropped it. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. McGovern had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Can he find a teammate? Good work rate. His field kicking is normally first rate. Keen to get the ball moving. He's put the foot down. Going for goal. Flirting with the post. We'll wait on the goal umpire. It's there! Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. O'Brien showing his skills. Dawson leading from the front. Dale heads them off at the pass. And they're away. English with a chance to relieve the pressure. Williams has charged into space. They'll bide their time. Sanders thought his way through it. Honours the lead. It's become a game of keepings off. The interchange bench might be calling after that, Blue. Just has to hit a target. They're putting on a clinic. Approaching the 50. Lace out. Great footy.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. O'Brien wins it down. Kennedy. Dale. He might have thought about the corridor. Sanders in the clear on centre wing. Wants to take the game on. It's a bad mistake. They're leading them a merry dance. Doherty made that kick look good. Turned over. McKenna doing what he does best. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Sanders probably too far out to score. Going for territory. Kennedy is hard to beat one-on-one.
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through. That might make them feel a bit better. It's been a woeful performance. The big men fly. Yo. Dawson in the thick of it as ever. He gives it a roost. No problem with the distance, but it's wide.
That's a rare miss. They've been deadly accurate tonight.
Dale brings it back in. Kennedy, all on his own, tries a safe ball. They're moving the footy well here. Playing for pride now. Good thinking and good execution too. Out wide with the kick. Wilkie intercepts on centre wing. Can he hit a target? Yo has found some space. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again. DeGoey, Switkowski. You wouldn't expect him to have any trouble from there, and he doesn't. O'Brien looking for territory. Yo, stripped of it. Lays it off. Doherty managed to get out despite the tackle. Bontempelli. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Pushing and paid. Picking their way through. Chance gone begging. Got to get it forward now. Onto the non-preferred. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. They've put themselves under pressure. Slips over the shoulder. Lob drops into the hole and cuts that one off. What can they generate? Gallagher. That's good work rate. Careful with the kick. Kennedy. Great body work. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
Demoralised, dispirited, disillusioned. All adjectives you can apply. If that's how I'm feeling, spare a thought for the side who's copying this hiding.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it. English has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Yo, that's almost worth a kick. This is promising. Mackay, that was almost handed to him. Throws it on the boot. They've given it up. They've got winners all over the park. Danaher had his name written all over it.
Straightforward, you would think.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
The big men fly. Yo, they cannot keep him quiet. That's well played. They're playing like champions. They've got a problem now.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
Not to worry, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity coming up very soon.
Dale goes short with the searching kick. Yo, they just keep kicking it back to him. He'll send it inside 50 for the 6th time today. Bontempelli wins the contest hands down.
One of their key markers has been how well they've shared the load. That list of goal kickers might be about to get a unit.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it. Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. O'Brien showing his skills. Yo, the kick is precise. Another forward 50 entry. Butler has got off the chain.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
Looks good. He's steered it through. I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. O'Brien slaps it out. Yo, so influential today. Mackay marks it centre half forward. Can they get another one? It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
That is going very close. It's a goal. If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. Richards, Harms, they are hunting the ball carrier. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Good ruck work. Liberatore, Bontempelli, Doherty getting their handball game going. Yo, under pressure. They've coughed it up. I felt that one from here. Not a lot of positives today. Just shoveled it out. Duray closed him down. Free kick on the last line of defence. Careful ball movement. Williams. This is much better. Kennedy pushes into space and receives the footy. Well done. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Liberatore on a lead. English. Kennedy normally delivers. Richards. That one was always his. Sinclair says thank you very much. What's he got on offer? Junk times come early. Doherty got the handball away. That's a bit of a waste. Hacking it forward. Sinclair takes an excellent grab. Kicks to a contest. Tagoe got to the right position and hung on. They've forgotten about him and he might make them pay. They've been running hot, but not this time.
The opposition must be thinking, thank heaven for small mercies.
Bramble tasked with the kicking. Little wonder they're getting smashed with kicking like that.
Hold back in to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Right there, and they're dealing maximum damage. The only competition they've got out there is each other. English, I won't blame him. Kennedy, Sanders, he doesn't waste many. Here's a chance to get it forward. They need to hit the scoreboard here. He'll feel that one. Bontempelli dealt with the pressure. O'Brien, good build-up. Takes them on. Don't tell me he's going to kick it from there. He has. Sensational.
Anything seems possible for them today. They are having a day out.
This is more like a horror movie than a football match. English, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Yo absorbs the pressure. Langdon receives a clever hand pass. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong. What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. It's been a great duel between the two big men. The kick was centimetre perfect. Who's at home? Danaher has got loose.
To put the cherry on top of what's been a superlative performance.
Struck it well, no problems there. It's been an absolute avalanche. English looking for territory. Richards, Liberatore, Vandermeer, McGovern with a superb relieving mark at centre-half back. He's got an option in the centre square. Good work rate. Kicks to space. Quality delivery by foot. They're bloodthirsty today. Mackay, dangerous to leave on his own. Is anyone home? Thumped away. You can't question his commitment. They're in danger of a goalless quarter. Honours the lead. Doesn't often waste it. Dale can't mark. Henry mops that one up. 100-point wins don't come along very often, but that is the case today. Here we go. Nankervis wins the first hit out. Taranto. And that's a letdown. What's he got on offer? Into the middle with the kick. Yo. Dangerous to leave on his own. Normally delivers. Henry. He'll feel that one. O'Brien. Mackay. Good handball. Langdon. Dawson. Feeds it out. For the first goal of the match. He's got it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
One goal straight plays, no score. Layla can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Trezise in the right spot at the right time. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. He's generally a good kick. O'Brien. Who was he aiming for? Look at him go. Dealt with the pressure. Danaher. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result. They've hit the ground running and they're looking in fine form. Nankervis with the tap. Popper met solidly. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Nankervis gets his hand to it. Popper. Banks working hard and being rewarded.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Needs that to come back, and it does.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
One kick game again. Nankervis with a deft tap. Ross, they might be caught out on the turnover. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. He's been busy so far. Zerk Thatcher is a rock in defence. Clever kick. McGovern has found some space. Kicks to centre wing. Sinclair outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Doesn't often waste it. Danaher, strong grab. This deserves a goal. Doherty, he'll work all day. He picked his pocket and they're out of trouble. Langdon, read that well. Searching kick. No wonder coaches go grey. A chance to clear now. They've given it up. Drives it inside the forward 50. Quality delivery by foot.
This, to make a good start, a very good one.
He's kicked it like an arrow. The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. The two big men do battle. Ross throws it on the boot. Bauer on a lead. Is anyone home? Zerk Thatcher had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. You can see their confidence growing. They've given it back. The defence is disorganised. That's great footy.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Heads for home, not the best strike, and it's hit the post.
He found some space that failed to make the most of it. He's not happy.
He's made a bright start. Murphy read it well and claims the mark. Doherty wants to take the game on. They're moving the footy quickly. Danaher gets to the front spot.
To finish off the good work.
Drop punt, and he has put it away. It's a handy buffer they've established. Nankervis wins it out of the centre. Langdon. To Goey. 3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having. They've got their tails up now. Nankervis with a deft tap. Langdon doing the grunt work. Pendlebury in the centre square. O'Brien, incisive handball. Blight is calm in a crisis. That's well played. He might have thought about hand passing. Nankervis, he's so clean with the footy. What can they muster from the back half? Manages to find a teammate. Looking to hit up the short option. Honours the lead. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Not his finest moment. His field kicking is normally first rate. Ross tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Akers going at his first, and he's got it. They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Nankervis with a deft tap. Manages to get off a handball. Dishes it off. I felt that one from here. McIntosh. They've coughed it up. They've put themselves under pressure. Can he be the Firestone? Zerk Thatcher wins it back. Great mark. They've found the magic formula. Pendlebury in the clear. He might have thought about the corridor. Maynard pushes into space and receives the footy. He didn't break stride. Uses his pace to great effect. Just needs an accurate kick now. They're on a tear and they're dealing maximum damage. It's all pointing one way so far. O'Brien smashes it out of there. It's quarter time. That was something to behold. This contest might already be decided. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
When you're up against a side playing this well, you've got to find a way to limit the damage, knowing that they're unlikely to keep this standard up for the whole match. If you can do that, you'll be in a position to shift the pressure back onto them once you get your turn with the momentum.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Just has to hit a target. O'Brien can just about finish it himself. Can he find a teammate? This is good ball movement.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. O'Brien slaps it out. Yo, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? Doherty, O'Brien, steadies, drop punt, goal! We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. The two big men do battle. Yo, stripped of it. DeGoey, Doherty, in some space now. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong. This one might be settled now. Nankervis with a deft tap. Layla. DeGoey runs onto it. McIntosh in the centre square. There goes the kick inside the 50. Bauer heads for full forward. Murphy at full back stops them in their tracks. What can they generate? Good work rate. Normally delivers. De Goey with a chance to run. Chipping it around. No urgency. The kick is precise. They're running rings around them. Gee, they're playing well. This is getting ugly. Butler has got loose. Can he impose himself on the match? That's an impressive mark.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it. The buzzards are circling. O'Brien slaps it out. Yo, can they get another one? Broad thought his way through it. Doherty takes an excellent grab. He's been industrious. Switkowski, golden opportunity here. Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
And the streak comes to an end.
Short to bring it in. Oh no, what's he doing?
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
Only a behind.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Ross can keep it moving. Trezise, all on his own. Sinclair intercepts. Careful with the kick. Van Rooyen, dangerous to leave on his own.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered. It's been an absolute avalanche. Nankervis punches it out of the ruck. Yo, Doherty pounces. De Goey, they've worked it well. O'Brien takes the responsibility, just needs to finish. Finish he does. The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. The two big men do battle. Yo, trying to find a path. Danaher marks it centre half forward. Searching kick. Van Rooyen presents in space.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
Van Rooyen, he can hurt them again, and he does. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Punch clear. McIntosh looking to peg one back. Punched away. Sinclair dealt with the pressure. Bontempelli. De Goey. Through the centre square he goes. That's an aggressive handball. Henry. That could be a goal-saving tackle. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Nankervis palms it down. McIntosh gets his kick despite the heat. McGovern heads them off at the pass. Yo has charged into space. They've got winners all over the park. Mackay, that's good work rate. Kicks inside the forward 50. Danaher, desperate defence. Trainer, ever reliable. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
He bit off more than he could chew there. Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side's just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
A goal, never in doubt.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
McLean showing his skills. Yo, Ross, that's a strong mark. Bauer squeezes the kick. Brown drops into the hole and marks.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down. Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? The big men fly. Yo comes free in the tackle. Ross, clever kick. Armstrong read it well and claims the mark. They're a big chance here. Akers fumbles it. McKenna gets there first. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
There.
Still a way to go to restore some pride.
That's the end of a stunning half of football. I'm not sure the game can be played any better than that, or any worse for that matter. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
If you're a neutral, well, of course we are, the first half wasn't the contest we'd hoped for. We've got one side functioning at a high level, very cohesive, very skillful, and the other side has been left in their wake, seemingly with few ideas. If they don't try something different, the second half will be more of the same.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Van Rooyen is so strong one-on-one.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Van Rooyen, they still haven't woken up to him, and he gets another. Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. McLean has rucked tirelessly. DeGoey, Danaher on a lead. What's he got on offer? Switkowski marks. That's hard to stop.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
For a second goal today, he'll have to wait. He's missed.
Not to worry, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity coming up very soon.
Short goes short with the kick in. Honours the lead. Some indirect ball movement here. Akers read it well.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Short with the footy. He's hit up the lead. He's had little impact so far. Brown working hard and being rewarded. He's generally a good kick. Broad has found some space. Picking their way through. Hopper wins the contest hands down. I've liked his game today. Decides to go. He's besieged. Ball cries the crowd and the umpire agrees.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Broad, he'll be sore in the morning. Can he hit a target? In no man's land. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Danaher has brought his own ball. Got the handball away. Mackay. He's put the foot down. Big tackle laid. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
Took too long there and coughs up. It could have been a shot on goal.
It's been that kind of day for them. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Henry, great body work. They're moving the footy quickly. Akers is the man on the spot and he's marked.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
That's a rare miss. They've been deadly accurate tonight.
The ball's been living at one end. Dow pushes into space and receives the footy. That is very charitable.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Boot, ball, goal!
No doubt it's hard to stop a team when their ball movement's as good as this. The most troubling thing is it's been allowed to be good.
McLean showing his skills. Kicks inside the forward 50.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Can he find a teammate? Short passing in the back line is risky business, and that's why.
To finish off the good work.
Henry, right place, right time, goal. McLean showing his skills. Yo, quality delivery by foot. Manages to get off a handball. How will the umpire see this? He's only had the one inside 50. Good tackle. Thought his way through it. Trainer. Playing for pride now. Doherty went bang. Anyone's ball. It's a hot footy. He loves to run and carry. It's a poor kick. Henry had his name written all over it. Danaher. They're building something dangerous here. Ross closed him down. Langdon cuts it off to no one in particular. Flostone gets to it first, and they're out of trouble. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Flostone with the steal. Throws it on the boot. The kick was centimetre perfect. Doesn't often waste it. McGovern, time and again, he gets to the right place. Normally delivers. Henry uses the body well. Kicks to space. McLean has worked hard to present. Good penetration on the kick. Nankervis tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Flostone with a chance to relieve the pressure. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. Can he impose himself on the match?
Van Rooyen.
Akers with an opportunity.
Trezise.
Saw that coming. Feeling the heat.
He's been industrious.
Dow. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Poor footy there. Drives it inside the forward 50. Akers has it within range.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it. The only competition they've got out there is each other. The big men fly. Yo somehow released the ball. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
Well, this is why we have practice matches. At least now they've got a fair idea what doesn't work, but they'll need to improve in a hurry in order to make a winning start to the season proper. On current evidence, they might be among the also-rans this year.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here.
Nankervis,
He's rucked superbly in a losing cause.
Dow,
Armstrong.
can send them into attack. Yo, good handball. This is promising. Bontempelli doing the grunt work. That's a bit of a waste. His field kicking is normally first rate. Cops some unwanted attention. He's wrapped up, under pressure. He's been accosted. Yo, lays it off. Bontempelli, Mackay, navigated the traffic. McLean, DeGoey. They're on a tear, and they're dealing maximum damage.
Spare a thought for the team that's playing the next one.
Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. Yo has been irrepressible. Drives it inside the forward 50. Henry. Akers displaying great endeavour. Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could.
Nankervis has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. They've got time to put the kennel on. Maynard spoils.
Armstrong.
Can they catch them out on the turnover? He's been dispossessed. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Searching kick. Bontempelli has charged into space. Delightfully done. Henry can run, and that's a great hand pass. They've worked it well. Yo bursts through the middle.
They've been running hot, but not this time.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Short goes short with the kick in.
Junk times come early.
McKenna cuts them off yet again. Approaching the 50. Crosses the paint. Van Rooyen. That's a big play.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
This is more like a horror movie than a football match.
The big men fly. Dow. He stopped in his tracks. He ran into a brick wall.
He's run too far. He didn't leave the umpire any choice.
Not a lot of positives today. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Bontempelli, all on his own. Just has to hit a target. Switkowski has found some space. They're irrepressible at the moment. Broad accepted the invitation. What can they muster from the back half? He doesn't waste many.
Armstrong
Has got loose. Green takes the hand pass. He's had little impact so far. Banks. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. Sinclair. He put himself in the line of fire. Bontempelli. McLean. In the middle. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They've put themselves under pressure. Flostone gets back and should repel. Brown has it. He's been a rare shining light for them today. They've opened them up here. Turned over on centre wing. He might have thought about the corridor. Mackay got to the right position and hung on. It's a tough game. Henry, solid tackle.
100% effort.
Managed to get a handball away. Zerk Thatcher runs onto it. Doherty. DeGoey just had to get it out. Henry. Danaher. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
Brown. Clever kick. Green has found some space. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. He's hit up the lead. He's got an option in the centre square. Well played. He's having a dirty day. Armstrong. That's good work rate. Sinclair. Bailey's team out again. A chance to clear now. McLean works hard to present. Can they get something going? And they're away. That has to hurt. Bontempelli. Langdon. They've got winners all over the park. Henry at centre half forward. Danaher. Yo. Leans back and drills it.
Daylight is clearly running second in this race.
If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard.
Gets the kick away. Wilkie with the big fist. Banks. Hopper. He's tugged it. Murphy watched it off the boot. Gives it everything. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Lowers the eyes. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Into the middle with the kick. Akers runs onto it. McLean. That was almost handed to him. 100-point wins don't come along very often, but that is the case. Here we go. O'Brien showing his skills. Dawson cops some unwanted attention. Met solidly. Dealt with the pressure. Gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Perryman tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Quality delivery by foot. McGuinness. He's caught. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Cameron showing his skills. Perryman. He picked his pocket. That's an aggressive handball. Closed him down and smothered the kick. Henry. Opportunity here. Bends it around the body. One behind.
I hope that sort of wastefulness doesn't become a recurring theme.
Dacos with the footy. And they're away. Pendlebury wins it back. Great mark. Drop punt looks good. He's got it. To nothing. Rucks go at it. Dacos. Perryman. Crisp in the right spot. Cameron. That is a thumping kick. No one's going to stop that. What a ripper.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that, and they won't be behind for long.
The margin's back to just a point. Rucks go at it. Dacos. Crisp takes the logical option. Pendlebury, Hill, they've worked it well. Approaching the 50. Can he hit a target? Defence 101 there. Allen steadies, fires, bullseye. So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. O'Brien punches it out of the ruck. Mackay marks it centre half forward. Searching kick. Alarm bells are ringing.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
To give them the lead. He's done it. So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. Cameron with the tap. Dawson to no one in particular. Here's a chance to get it forward. He'll back himself here. What can he do? He can kick an amazing goal. Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Cameron wins it out of the centre. Dacos, Perryman. They're moving the footy quick. Watch, he says. Langdon gets to it first. He's generally a... Cameron gets his hand to it. O'Brien gets in the way. Pendlebury running in support. Langdon. Bontempelli does well under pressure. This is good ball movement. Can he impose himself on the match? Switkowski has got off the chain.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
Drop punt, and he has put it away. It's a handy buffer they've established. The two big men do battle. Plenty of heat in this game. You can see their confidence growing. Going for territory. Sinclair takes an excellent grab. Doesn't often waste it. Mackay can keep it moving. Normally delivers. Pendlebury has found some space. Perryman intercepts. Tries a safe ball. Howe, dangerous to leave on his own. Can he be the fire starter? That's an impressive mark. They'll compete inside the 50. McLean couldn't reel it in. Terrific forward pressure. Bontempelli, O'Brien getting involved. Dawson, Henry throws it on the boot. Maynard, he's wrapped up. Henry doing the grunt work. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
It's a dreadful mistake.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one. The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Good ruck work. Through the centre square he goes. Gives it everything. Lipinski takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Dacos in the clear. Risk-free footy at the moment. Well played. Well-weighted kick. They've opened them up here. Lipinski. They've put themselves under pressure. They've got time to put the kettle on. Van Rooyen managed to get out despite the tackle. Switkowski. He wouldn't take no for an answer.
Hoskin Elliott runs onto it.
That's a strong mark.
Not wanting to bomb to a contest.
A spell on the pine might be warranted after that.
Maynard on a lead.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Quaynor
To bring it in. Oh no, what's he doing?
If you have to kick it to a contest, at least pick one outside your D50.
They're on a tear, and they're dealing maximum damage.
This has got some real danger signs about it. A response is needed quickly, or this one will get away.
It's all pointing one way so far.
Cameron got his palm to it.
Crisp, great anticipation.
Another forward 50 entry.
Switkowski is in the clear and marks uncontested.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
It's quarter time. That was something to behold. This contest might already be decided. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
When you're up against a side playing this well, you've got to find a way to limit the damage, knowing that they're unlikely to keep this standard up for the whole match. If you can do that, you'll be in a position to shift the pressure back onto them once you get your turn with the momentum.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. There goes the kick, and he's put it through. We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort.
Yo, is that holding the ball?
Crisp, he's so clean with the footy, and that's a letdown. He doesn't waste many. Tagoe got to the right position and hung on.
They found the magic formula.
Bontempelli
Read it well and claims the mark. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again.
looking to extend this margin.
Mackay
Drops into the hole and marks.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
Mackay, you know what's coming. He punches it through and they are flying. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get.
Cameron slaps it out. Crisp, Dacos, Perryman, Pendlebury.
He's been industrious. How is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
Maybe there's a glimmer of hope, just a glimmer. Cameron showing his skills. Crisp, that hand pass was telegraphed. Crosses the paint. Lipinski had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Honours the lead. Clever kick. They could be vulnerable here. Can he find a teammate? O'Brien. Here's real danger now. Just has to hit a target. Spills the mark. Solid tackle. Switkowski desperate to win it back.
He's been accosted. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly.
O'Brien
Has had his measure today.
He's had little impact so far. That's poor play. He's completely shanked it.
Bad kicking there, out on the full.
According to some of these fans, all we have to do is kick it 60 metres on his non-preferred to a player on the other side of the ground in his blind spot while being tackled. It's easy. He'd kick this more often than not.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. O'Brien wins it. Got to get rid of it. Looking for two in a row. Gee, they're playing well. Probing ball. Doherty presents in space.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
This one might be settled now. O'Brien has been dominant in the ruck. Well done. Great commitment. Tagoe. He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence. The buzzards are circling. O'Brien
Continues to have his way.
They've got winners all over the park. McLean, Langdon.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. O'Brien.
It's a masterclass in ruck work. That's symptomatic of their malaise.
Searching kick. Maynard had his name written all over it. Akers just shoveled it out. Turned over. Looking to peg one back. McGovern continues to be a thorn in their side. Can he hit a target? Jagoe, great body work. They'll take the patient approach. Akers, that's good work rate. This is getting ugly. They're moving the footy well here. Forward they go again. They've got a problem now. They're irrepressible at the moment. Hoskin Elliott is dangerous when he has space. Henry says thank you very much.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today.
O'Brien smashes it out of there. That might have been dropping the ball. Howe
Plucks another contested mark.
Can anyone get to the drop zone? Maynard wins it back. Great mark. Taking time to assess the options. Doherty takes a beauty. Dishes it off. That'll work. He's generally a good kick. Maynard with the intercept mark. Not sure what the idea was there. Can he impose himself on the match?
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Maynard, that's a bruising tackle. Does well under pressure. Perryman only knows one way. Blasts away. Maynard cuts it off. Normally delivers. Good work rate. Doesn't often waste it. Henry has found some space. They've picked their way through. Butler, dangerous to leave on his own. McLean has got loose.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
Half-time, and I think we're all stunned after that. One team is playing terrific football, and the other, well, they just haven't got going at all.
Same old, same old.
Dawson, he's hit up the lead. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
If you're a neutral, well, of course we are, the first half wasn't the contest we'd hoped for. We've got one side functioning at a high level, very cohesive, very skillful, and the other side has been left in their wake, seemingly with few ideas. If they don't try something different, the second half will be more of the same.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
O'Brien
Could do this with his eyes closed. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
That's good vision. McGuinness
Marks in the back pocket.
can they get something going? Maynard outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. It's been that kind of day for them. I've liked his game today. Bontempelli makes position. They're a big chance here. Dawson wins the contest hands down.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
He's got hold of it. He's really got hold of it. It's a goal. What a kick.
Good luck if you're playing this team next week. They are scary good.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here.
Howe.
He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
Bontempelli, time and again, he gets to the right place. What's he got on offer? Kicks to space. Jagoe managed to get out despite the tackle. Closed him down. Chips to halfback. Hoskin Elliott, he'll be sore in the morning. Hacking it forward. Butler leads his opponent. Jagoe, Bontempelli running in support. Henry, McLean, he's lost it. Met solidly, absorbs the pressure. The umpire waves them on. Good thinking and good execution too. He might have thought about the corridor. Dacos has charged into space. Quaynor, what can he do with it? Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. O'Brien,
Just for something different.
DeGoey, Henry, Langdon. He'll work all day. He put himself in the line of fire. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer. It's been an absolute avalanche. O'Brien is giving him a bath. Gets the kick away. Quality delivery by foot. Looking to extend this margin. Mackay is a beacon in that forward line.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Pins the ears back, winds up and drives it right through the middle.
They're just having fun now. This has long ceased to be a contest, and it's become a case of fill your boots.
O'Brien is teaching him a lesson. Can they get another one? That's a strong mark.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
You don't see a small forward kick a bag very often. This has been brilliant to watch.
The big men fly. Just had to get it out. They've put themselves under pressure. McLean, Langdon.
No sign of them dropping off.
Switkowski read it well and claims the mark.
Straight in front, should not miss.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today, and that is no exception. Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today.
McLean wins it out of the centre. Dacos. It's come unstuck. Can he find a teammate? Doherty in the centre square. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Switkowski works hard to present. They're bloodthirsty today. Well played.
They're hungry for more.
DeGoey can just about finish it himself.
Looking to hit up the short option.
This spells trouble. Sweeping handball. Maynard with the steal. Into the middle with the kick. Wilkie takes an excellent grab. Delivers to centre half forward. Pendlebury making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Allen fumbled it like a cake of soap. Under pressure. Danaher. He's wrapped up. Clever handball. Has a ping and misses.
He's really let them off the hook there.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Crisp on a lead. Well-weighted kick. Pendlebury working hard and being rewarded. Dacos all on his own. His field kicking is normally first rate. That's generous and this could hurt the other way. Can they find a late goal? Butler. Here's real danger now. They've got winners all over the park. They've given it up.
They're in danger of a goalless quarter.
The runner will be out in a minute.
That is a pretty good advertisement for why you shouldn't kick to a contest in your own backline.
Leans back and drills it.
The way they're going, you wouldn't bet against them sneaking one more in here.
How?
A rare win.
That's symptomatic of their day. Forward they go again. Maynard tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Honours the lead. Clever kick. Hill has a vice-like grip. He's had little impact so far. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show.
Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
They're all over them like a cheap suit. We can analyse just about anything, but take a look at the hit-outs. That is a staggering discrepancy. It's a feast for those midfielders, but what it also does is it means they don't have to be accountable because the ruck dominance is so entrenched that they can afford to be totally attack-oriented.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. It's a bad mistake. Searching kick. Hoskin Elliott doing what he does best. DeGoey, Butler, right place, right time, goal.
The only competition they've got out there is each other. They might as well not have a ruck.
They have a good understanding, those two. Crunching tackle to no one in particular. Butler attracted a crowd. This is promising.
He could have run in further, but he didn't need to. It's another one. This is more like a horror movie than a football match.
Howe with a deft tap. Dacos leading from the front. Wilkie read that well. It's a dominant display. They're a pleasure to watch.
He's been prolific.
Pendlebury
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
Can he hit a target? This is good ball movement.
He'll drive them inside 50 yet again.
Switkowski. That one was always his. Bontempelli
He's the man on the spot, and he's marked.
You'd like to be leading out of full forward to some of these midfielders. They are white to.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could.
Howe with a deft tap. Bontempelli desperate to win it back. O'Brien, Dawson manages to get off a handball. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Side bottom, throws it on the boot.
Sinclair!
He's climbed all over him and taken an absolute ripper. Normally delivers. The kick was misdirected. Moving, takes the safe option. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Sinclair says thank you very much. Ignoring the corridor for now. Moore got a fist in. It's a hot footy. He's been run down from behind. He's set upon.
Insufficient intent. A few people not happy with that decision.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call.
Henry, Butler.
He's good in these situations. It's going close. He's found the woodwork.
The opposition must be thinking, thank heaven for small mercies.
Can they finally get it into their forward line?
He hasn't been himself today.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Side bottom. He's besieged. Slick hands. Howe kicks to centre wing. McCreary wins a hard ball. It's a tough game.
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Akers, that's good work rate. Alarm bells are ringing. Crosses the paint. Switkowski marks inside 50 and can have a shot. Danaher is in a better position.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard.
They cannot keep him quiet. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Pendlebury. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Hasn't seen a lot of it. Side bottom. Great body work. They're moving the footy well here. He's generally a good kick. Allen, dangerous to leave on his own. This will be their first entry for a while. A promising build-up amounts to nothing.
I've liked his game today.
Sinclair with a chance to run. Off he goes. They can't catch him. Uses his pace to great effect. Look at him go. Shades of Phil Manasseh. Who was he aiming for? Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Moore gets back and should repel. Thought his way through it. He's hit up the lead. Doesn't often waste it. Quaynor couldn't hold it under pressure. He's everywhere at the moment. No one can mark. Sinclair, DeGoey, stripped of it. Good use of hands. Dacos, not a lot of positives today. It's been that kind of day for them. They've got time to put the kettle on. McCreary with the big fist. Solid tackle. Gets the kick away. Quaynor cannot be deterred. Doherty one step ahead. Henry, Wilkie breaks the line. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Moore makes good contact. Maynard kicks to space. He didn't break stride. Goes wide. Henry cuts them off yet again. Puts the foot down and away he goes.
He's been industrious.
McGuinness can't mark. That's poor play. And they're out of trouble. This might well cost them a goal.
They're still hungry. Even with the game put to bed, that's a sign of a very good team.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
There's 5 points gone begging.
100-point wins don't come along very often, but that is the case today. They'll enjoy. we've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. O'Brien wins the first ruck contest. Peatling, he's besieged. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. O'Brien showing his skills. Dawson, great anticipation. Fogarty got to the right position and hung on. Searching kick. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. His field kicking is normally first rate. Quality delivery by foot. Can he find a teammate? Key making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Danaher under pressure. Langdon gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Doesn't often waste it. Henry throws it on the boot. Worrell with the big fist. He's copped some of his own medicine. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Who can get the clearance? Dawson going flat chat. Desperate defence. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
Felt the pressure. He's caught. Dawson. Not on my watch, he says. Pendlebury. He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
They had to work hard for that first goal, but in the end, it was a pretty simple one, made possible by some smart decision-making.
1 goal straight plays, no score. O'Brien got his palm to it. He's gone. Cops some unwanted attention. He was tackled high and will take a free kick. Yo chops it off. Langdon onto the non-preferred. Butler, Mackay. 2 in a row if he gets it, and he does. They've hit the ground running, and they're looking in fine form. O'Brien, the winner there. Rankin, he's suddenly a popular man. Ineffective kick. Through the centre square he goes. Can they get another one? Can't hang on under close attention. The goal umpire doesn't need to work for that one. It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. O'Brien punches it out of the ruck. Poor hands there. Had some assistance. O'Brien. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Bontempelli. That's almost worth a kick. Mackay getting involved. It's a free for pushing the back.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Mackay, when no one's coming, he punches it through, and they are flying. One team's come to play, and the other, well, they might as well be rolling out of bed. O'Brien got his palm to it. Dawson feeling the heat. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. O'Brien with a deft tap. Yo wins a hard ball. Sets a task for the forwards. Michelini couldn't finish what he started. Keane delivers to centre half forward. McKenna fumbles. Could be costly. To no one in particular, you can't question his commitment. Rankin! That's a big play.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
To open their account, it's good, it's a goal. The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. O'Brien, the winner there. Dawson, what a first term they're having. Butler, he makes it look easy.
This deserves a goal, should be a goal.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing. It's all pointing one way so far. O'Brien slaps it out. Stripped of it. Bontempelli desperate to win it back. They've put themselves under pressure. Scholl, Peatling. Ball spills free in the tackle. That's a bit of a waste. Keeps it low. Laird. Delivers it inside 50. Murphy doing what he does best. McGovern. Sinclair. Kicks to a contest. Scholl went bang. Laird met solidly. What can they build here? Peatling just had to get it out. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Butler. He's normally dependable, and he is this time. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. O'Brien showing his skills. Yo, the kick is precise.
What's he got on offer?
They're moving the footy quickly. Mackay! Too big, too strong, too good.
He hasn't looked like missing some front, so I'll back him in here.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart.
O'Brien wins it down. Rankin, Dawson, he's wrapped up.
They're tackling with venom today.
O'Brien looking for territory. It's a tough game. Just shoveled it out. Knew the tackle was coming. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Mackay gets there first. Danaher. He's kicked it like an arrow.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get.
The two big men do battle. Rankin navigated the traffic. O'Brien, Pendlebury, Danaher dishes it off. Bontempelli,
A quick getaway wasn't possible. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
the kick lets them down. They've got winners all over the park. Dawson, great hands there.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
Drop punt, and he has put it away. This one might be settled now. O'Brien got his palm to it. Crouch. Can he hit a target? Worrell is calm in a crisis. Murray, some indirect ball movement here.
Worrell, they are hunting the ball carrier.
Goes laterally.
It's been paid. I think they prefer you to kick it to the opposition.
Assuming it wasn't a skill error, that wasn't well disguised.
Bontempelli has a way of drawing the footy.
There's a pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
They're inspired. This will be another one. Surely they can't keep this pace up. O'Brien showing his skills. Yo, good thinking and good execution too. Clever kick. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
We'd like to be leading out a full forward to some of these midfielders. They are white hot tonight.
Van Rooyen has his first. I don't think anyone tipped this. It's been all one-way traffic. The big men fly. Yo comes free in the tackle. Dawson delivers it inside 50. Danaher is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
They like it behind the goals. He's got it. Someone check the record books.
O'Brien wins the hit out. Yo, the kick was centimetre perfect. No sign of them dropping off. Punched away. Switkowski, DeGoey, Danaher. Solid tackle. Boot, ball, goal!
This is an unbelievable start.
O'Brien punches it out of the ruck. Yo honours the lead. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Thumped away. Keane. Got to get it forward now. It's come unstuck. Can he impose himself on the match? It's eluded him. Henry is always dangerous inside 50. He makes no mistake. It's been an absolute avalanche. O'Brien looking for territory. Yo couldn't get an effective disposal. Dawson says thank you very much. Can anyone take a mark? Saligo cuts it off. He's generally a good kick. Yo can't mark. Akers accepted the invitation. The kick's gone nowhere. Dawson. Mackay feeds it out. Terrific forward pressure. Peatling normally delivers. Wilkie intercepts on centre wing. I'm not sure I believe what I've just seen. This match is surely over. we've seen so far.
They're all over them like a cheap suit. We can analyse just about anything, but take a look at the hit-outs. That is a staggering discrepancy. It's a feast for those midfielders, but what it also does is it means they don't have to be accountable because the ruck dominance is so entrenched that they can afford to be totally attack-oriented.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, this might well cost them a goal. He sends them inside for the 4th time. Bontempelli has it within range.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions and inside 50s.
Bontempelli has one already. Now it's 2. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. O'Brien, he is simply too good. They've got time to put the kennel on.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Henry has eyes only for the footy. It's there! The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. O'Brien is teaching him a lesson. He ran into a brick wall. Breaks the line. He's besieged. He's run into trouble.
Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
They're hungry for more. Butler, dangerous to leave on his own.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today.
O'Brien palms it down. Crouch. McGovern heads them off at the pass. Doesn't often waste it. That's a good option, and this looks promising. His field kicking is normally first rate. They've opened them up here. Bontempelli dealt with the pressure. Dawson. Keane gets in the way. Throws it on the boot. Akers wins it back. Great mark. Can he find a teammate? Gee, they're playing well. Delivers to centre half forward. Has found some space. They're a big chance here. Scholl tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Saligo,
a little bit of confusion, but advantage has been paid.
Thilthorpe has a paddock in front of him. Rochelle, he's had little impact so far. Gets a kick away. Laird clears the area. Good tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. Rucks go at it. Keys. That's symptomatic of their day. They're on a tear and they're dealing maximum damage.
Some of these defenders are getting sore necks from watching the footy sail over their heads.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. O'Brien has got on top. Keys. Bad error there. Bontempelli. Danaher. What can he do with it? Hinge. Saw that coming. Peatling. That's good work rate. Dawson. Scholl. O'Brien. Inside 50 with the kick. Thilthorpe read it well and claims the mark.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now. Can they follow that goal up with another? O'Brien palms it down. Bombs it in. Good disciplined defence. Saligo, dangerous place to turn it over. Here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
He certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Oh no, what's he doing?
He'll fancy his chances.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? 6 points. The only competition they've got out there is each other. The big men fly. Keys. Dawson leads his opponent. O'Brien. Good build-up. Provides some run. It's a thumping kick, but it's off target and minor score.
That passage of play deserved a goal, but not to be.
Back into play. Scholl. He still found a way. Keane getting involved. Dawson picks it off. That's poor kicking.
To finish off the good work.
It's there! Well, even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. The big men fly. Rankin has been set a task. Peatling running in support. He's hit up the lead. They need a mark. Keys outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
Could look to use the non-preferred here.
Snap at goal. Good-looking kick. It's home.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
That might make them feel a bit better. It's been a woeful performance. Punch clear. Yo. Delivers it inside 50.
Laird is racking up spoils.
Mackay. Butler. Keys. Wins it back. Crouch. Got to get it out of there. Naturally. That's poor play. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer. Normal service has resumed. O'Brien
Has probably got the points at this stage.
Danaher at centre-half forward.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
He's pulled out the torque. Got a fair piece of it. Has he squeaked it in? He has.
These defenders have been about as effective as flywire on a submarine.
If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard.
Rankin. Keys. It's a tough game.
Ineffective kick.
Dishes it off. Danaher under pressure. This is promising. Going for goal. Flirting with the post. We'll wait on the goal umpire. It's there.
This is more like a horror movie than a football match.
The big men fly. He just dropped it. O'Brien can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Pendlebury. He's kicked the cover off it. It's a magnificent kick.
That's a real team lifter. So classy around goal.
O'Brien wins the hit out. He's lost possession. Dawson taken to ground. Rankin, Crouch. Can he impose himself on the match? Murphy couldn't hold it under pressure. McGovern. Good penetration on the kick. Keane.
We've seen that before.
Danaher. Dawson. O'Brien. Just had to get it out. They've worked it well. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. O'Brien showing his skills. Yo. Ball spills free in the tackle. Pendlebury. Heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Keane goes short with the kick in. Scholl on a lead. He's generally a good kick. Dawson had it and lost it. Got the handball away. O'Brien, he's set upon. Scholl is folded back. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Fogarty working hard and being rewarded. Dawson in the clear. Risk-free footy at the moment. Thilthorpe in some space on the wing. That's symptomatic of their malaise. What's he got on offer? It's a dominant display. Honours the lead. Clever kick. Good work rate. They're bloodthirsty today. Yo works hard to present. They've got winners all over the park.
It's amounted to nothing.
He's wrapped up. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. O'Brien with a deft tap. Bontempelli leading from the front. He's on song today, but he's missed this one.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
The ball's been living at one end. That's an impressive mark. Searching kick. McGovern doing what he does best. Yo. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Quality delivery by foot. Tries a safe ball. Curtin. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. O'Brien pushes into space and receives the footy. Scholl had his name written all over it. Approaching the 50. Key contest coming up. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. Murphy attracted a crowd. Bontempelli in unfamiliar confines. And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming.
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
This is the gold standard in attacking footy. One of the hallmarks of a great side is that they can make a good opponent look second-rate, and they certainly did that in the first half. It'll be fascinating to see whether they can keep it going.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Steadies. Drop punt. Goal! Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. Good ruck work. Rankin. Can he find a teammate? The kick was misdirected. He doesn't waste many. Yo! Strong grab. Dawson. He's caught. Turns it over in the middle. Knew the tackle was coming.
It's a free for pushing the back.
Scholl can keep it moving.
I've liked his game today.
It's a bad mistake.
He's leading all comers for disposals.
Danaher, great hands there. Inside 50 with the kick. McKenna has a vice-like grip. They're irrepressible at the moment.
Van Rooyen
Is in the clear and marks uncontested.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
Seen my previous comment, I guess.
The big men fly. Yo, can he get it out? Danaher gets to the front spot and can line them up.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Gives it everything. Going. Bullseye.
It's men against boys out there.
If I'd known it was going to be like this, I'd have called in sick.
McLean with the tap. Yo, can anyone take a mark? Worrell showing why he's such a good defender. Some indirect ball movement here. Keane has found some space. A chance to clear now. It's a dreadful mistake. Just has to hit a target. This ought to end in a goal.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Mackay, what a game he's had. He's doing it all.
Have they proved their point yet?
Have a look at that margin. The big men fly. Rankin trying to find a path. Doherty desperate to win it back. He ran into a brick wall.
Pushing and paid.
Mackay navigated the traffic. Scholl, he's copped one high. Through the centre square he goes. It's come unstuck. Kicks to space. Danaher collects the half volley. Kicks to a contest. Van Rooyen takes a beauty.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't. No, your television isn't broken. That is the score. McLean has rucked tirelessly. They've got good chemistry, those two. Van Rooyen, he's taken a beauty.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt. They haven't got bored yet, and you'd have to say they're not going to. Punch clear. Crouch gets the kick away. Dawson has a paddock in front of him.
It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
McLean looking for territory. Yo almost threw it out. Dawson delivers a long ball. Saligo clears the area. Butler, Maynard.
They've been running hot, but not this time.
That passage of play deserved the better finish.
Worrell brings it back in. Saligo outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. They're moving the footy well here. Seeking to maintain possession. Thilthorpe with a chance to run. Playing for pride now. They've given it up. Doesn't often waste it. The kick was ill-directed. Normally delivers. Wilkie takes an excellent grab. No sign of them dropping off. Danaher has got loose. Waiting for someone to come at him. Butler. Here's real danger now.
He'll have a handful if he converts this.
It's a deep kick. Thilthorpe marks and the opportunity gets away. Sizes up what's ahead. Can he hit a target? No wonder coaches go grey.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Snap at goal, one behind.
They're lucky they haven't been made to pay for that turnover. They really should have been.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Scholl, all on his own. What can they generate? Dawson, within range, can make them pay.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions, and inside 50s.
Boot, ball, goal!
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
In other news, 23 missing persons reports have just been filed.
The big men fly. Dealt with the pressure. That's unusual. Yo, fighting hard. Just shoveled it out. Rankin runs onto it. Crouch. He's kicked it the wrong way. Clean pickup. It must be his birthday. Sends them inside 50 again. Saligo. Keane. He's still found a way. Crouch. O'Brien. Got to get it forward now. Rankin. It's become a game of keepings off. This is good ball movement. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Doherty. Gives it everything. Mackay. Always look likely. By hand. O'Brien can run and carry. Switkowski has a way of drawing the footy.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
He's kicked beautifully at goal today, and that is no exception.
And the double time is hoisted.
They're going to eat the bones too.
O'Brien showing his skills. Look at him go. Clever handball. Bontempelli takes the advantage. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong. Have a go, you mate. O'Brien with a deft tap. That's symptomatic of their day. Yo, he's lost it. Delivers it inside 50. Wilkie got a fist in. Coming. It's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? O'Brien punches it out of the ruck. He's everywhere at the moment. McGovern continues to be a thorn in their side. His field kicking is normally first rate. Wilkie wins the contest hands down. He's generally a good kick. O'Brien marks on centre wing. Pendlebury going for territory. They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work. Takes the safe option. Honours the lead. Can they get something going? Keane pushes into space and receives the footy. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. The runner will be out in a minute. He struggled to make an impact to this point. Mackay got to the right position and hung on. Searching kick. Saligo making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
O'Brien cuts it off. This will be his 5th inside 50. He should have held that one. Bontempelli. Van Rooyen. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Shoved him in the back.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
5 straight for him now. He's been deadly accurate.
Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
Demoralised, dispirited, disillusioned. All adjectives you can apply. If that's how I'm feeling, spare a thought for the side who's copping this hole.
We'll see how a lot of positives today. Laird, that's good work rate. Henry with the intercept mark. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Van Rooyen That one was always his.
He just kept drawing the footy. That was his 5th mark.
He split the middle.
Even Bradman had to work harder for a double ton than this.
The two big men do battle. Goey, they've got winners all over the park. Mackay, probably too far out to score.
He'll pump them into attack once more.
Akers, he might have done better. Crouch, intercepts, gets a kick away. Sinclair wins it back. Great mark. They're hungry for more. Worrell ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. I've liked his game today. Good thinking and good execution too. Ignoring the corridor for now. Henry reads the ball so well. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Mackay is so strong one-on-one.
They're still hungry. Even with the game put to bed, that's a sign of a very good team.
Pins the ears back, winds up and drives it right through the middle. It's the ultimate humiliation. It's been a great duel between the two big men. McGovern is proving very difficult to pass.
Can he find a teammate? Henry navigated the traffic. Akers, good vision there. This is promising. Doherty, he's gone. Terrific forward pressure. Almost an accidental intercept. Rankin in the right spot. Dawson. Fogarty plucks another contested mark. Looking to peg one back. Sinclair will bail his team out again. Kicks to space. Yo can keep it moving. They're a pleasure to watch. What's he got on offer? Danaher. This is good footy. They're irrepressible at the moment. Well played. He's been quiet. Butler on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has. Brutality has a new name.
The big men fly. Yo, he's been prolific. Henry has a vice-like grip. Can they get another one?
Van Rooyen.
A bit of a panicked handball. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Farms it out.
Van Rooyen
Accepted the invitation. He's missed.
The tackle affected the kick.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Taking no risks with the kick in. He's hit up the lead. Crouch has found some space. Playing for pride now. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Drives it inside the forward 50. Danaher drops into the hole and marks.
He's batting at 100% so far.
That'll go close. I tell you what, it's better than close. It's a goal. The big men fly. Manages to get off a handball. Rankin, McGovern, thwarts them again. Doesn't often waste it.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Normally delivers. They're moving the footy well here. They're bloodthirsty today. Good work rate. Can he hit a target? McKenna takes them on to cap off a wonderful passage of play. That would have been a great team goal.
That's an opportunity gone begging. Back him in more often than not from there.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. The kick is a poor one.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Danaher swoops and kicks a goal.
Have they proved their point yet?
O'Brien wins it. Keys onto it in a flash. The kick is precise. Penetrating ball. Murphy takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. That's an impressive mark. A chance to clear now. Pendlebury, he's taken a beauty. He might have thought about the corridor. Foot race on the wing. Keane in the right spot at the right time. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Intercepted and they can launch from half-back. Looking to hit up the short option. Dawson, Yo, just shoveled it out. Hand pass cut off. Is anyone home?
And inside 50 goes begging. No sign of them dropping off.
Wilkie in the centre square. Thumped away. Pendlebury dealt with the pressure. Doherty breaks the line. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Keane brings it back in. Crouch closed him down.
They're still cracking in hard deep into this match.
O'Brien wins it. Rankin, they'll contest in the centre square. Fogarty outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Kicks to centre wing. Wilkie cuts them off yet again. Dawson, dangerous to leave on his own. Sizes up what's ahead. Maynard is hard to beat one-on-one. Can he finish it off? We're watching a very good side here.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
They're on a tear, and they're dealing maximum damage.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. O'Brien has got on top. Yo, he's lost possession. Akers takes the hand pass.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
Oh, but the horse is dead already.
O'Brien has rucked tirelessly. Yo,
What a game he's played.
Laird picks off the pass. And they're away. Peatling, all on his own. He's got an option in the centre square. He's normally better than that. O'Brien, Danaher, sweeping handball. Saligo gets in the way. Scholl, feeling the heat.
He's only had the one inside 50.
They've put themselves under pressure. Akers couldn't get an effective disposal. Sinclair leads his opponent. They're leading them a merry dance. Maynard, can he get a shot away? McKenna, quick snap, and that's a goal!
You might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
O'Brien with a deft tap. Rankin met solidly, squeezes the kick, throws it on the boot. Dawson wins the contest hands down. Crosses the paint. He's off. Going for territory. Keane doing what he does best. Bontempelli, terrific tackle.
I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one.
It's a dominant display. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Finds himself in space.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
Gets onto it, no trouble with the distance, but only a behind.
That's his first blemish. He's been kicking very well.
It's a scoreboard we never thought we'd see. A staggering display of brutality and ruthlessness. What are the main takeaways from that one, huh?
All that talk about being able to match their opponent's intensity seems hollow now. They weren't even able to take a single quarter off them, which should greatly disappoint them. Perhaps they're not quite as advanced as they thought they were. Back to the drawing board, I reckon.
The rucks staring each other down. O'Brien wins the first ruck contest. Gets the kick away. Blitzars tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Mackay, it's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal. The first goal didn't take long. McConey palms it down. Holmes, can he find a teammate? McGovern cuts it off. Doesn't often waste it. Zerk Thatcher can keep it moving. In the middle, they've given it back. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Sinclair picks off the pass. Normally delivers. Danaher all on his own. Can he hit a target? Yo has found some space. Goes short again by foot. Henry, he's caught. Slips over the shoulder. Looking to extend this margin. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
Already some good signs for them with how they're trying to move the football.
.6 points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
We really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Humphreys tasked with the kick in. Henry pushes into space and receives the footy.
Searching kick.
Bontempelli read it well. What's he got on offer? Looking to hit up the short option.
Leaves it behind. Blitzars desperate to win it back. Guthrie to Koning. That hand pass was telegraphed. He's got an option in the centre square.
Sinclair takes an excellent grab.
Mackay fumbles it.
Van Rooyen.
Butler absorbs the pressure.
He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly.
De Koning with a deft tap. Smith,
he picked his pocket.
Strolls in and kicks the easiest of goals.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
It's a handy buffer they've established.
De Koning got his palm to it,
like Batman and Robin.
They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. De Koning looking for territory. Dangerfield. Langdon gets in the way. Under pressure. Knew the tackle was coming. Atkins puts his head over it. Met solidly.
No two ways about that one.
Holmes.
The call is insufficient intent.
He's been penalised for being unable to pinpoint a teammate 60 metres away, blindsided, on his wrong foot.
McLean lumbering after it. Stewart wins it back. Great mark.
Tries a safe ball.
He's hit up the lead. Can he be the fire starter? They could be vulnerable here. He's generally a good kick. Quality delivery by foot. You can see their confidence growing. Bontempelli read it well and claims the mark. Crosses the paint. Punched away. O'Sullivan had to get it out. That's a bit of a waste. Henry, clever handball. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. Throws it on the boot. McKenna. Through the centre square he goes. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Blitzars is there in defence. Good work rate. Little one to half back. It's come unstuck. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Lace out. Great footy.
They'll be off to a flyer if this goes through.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work, but he's got it.
It's all pointing one way so far.
De Koning with a deft tap. Holmes. Langdon popped up out of nowhere. Kicks inside the forward 50. Blitzars makes good contact. Guthrie does well under pressure. They've turned it over.
These half chances can often be the difference.
I'd like to have that one back.
He wasn't under any pressure there. That's a bad mistake.
Atkins has charged into space. He's made a hot start to this match. Drops the football. Danaher, he's run into trouble. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Dangerfield wins the contest hands down. Clever kick. Langdon heads them off at the pass. What a first turn they're having. Danaher uses the body well. Smith showing why he's such a good defender. And they're away. Felt the pressure. Cameron. Bontempelli, one step ahead. He's been busy so far. Bounced straight off his chest. He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick. Bontempelli lays it off. McLean. I'm not sure he wanted it. Danaher. Set sail for home, and he has delivered. One team's come to play, and the other, well, they might as well be rolling out of bed. De Koning showing his skills. Smith. It's a tough game. Shaves the grass with that one. Holmes. Poor hands there. He's got support. McLean closed him down and smothered the kick. Yo. Approaching the 50. Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. Better behind.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
A chance to clear now. Stewart works hard to present. Risk-free footy at the moment. Honours the lead. It's a bad mistake. Can he impose himself on the match? Bontempelli. This is a big opportunity. Well-weighted kick. Stewart had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. They'll contest in the centre square. Doherty reads the ball so well. Gives it everything. Good disciplined defence. Mackay. Van Rooyen. What can he do with it? He's got it. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. The two big men do battle. Yo. Mackay working hard and being rewarded. They've found the magic formula. Alarm bells are ringing.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing. I don't think anyone tipped this. It's been all one-way traffic. De Koning with a deft tap. Smith farms it out. Goey dishes it off. Doherty. Langdon. Ball spills free in the tackle. Cops some unwanted attention. Run down. Great chase.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
That's a bit of a gift. Sets a task for the forwards. Switkowski marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
He kicked this more often than not.
He's got it. They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. The big men fly. Smith, I felt that one from here. Kicks to space. They might be caught out on the turnover. Sends them inside 50 again. Butler navigated the traffic. Switkowski, Van Rooyen. Quick snap, and that's a goal! Surely they can't keep this pace up. The big men fly. Dawson hacking it forward. Mackay all alone in the centre square. Who's at home? Yo, stripped of the footy. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Advantage paid, and away they go. That's careless kicking.
Kicking to a contest in the back line is always fraught with danger.
He's kicked a goal. This is an unbelievable start. The big men fly. Somehow release the ball. Hacks it off the ground. Doherty. He'll work all day. Pendlebury wants to take the game on. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
I think we're all shell-shocked at how one-sided this has been. What a remarkable quarter of footy. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
Wow, that was something. You couldn't realistically hope to play better than that. And it's probably not even realistic to expect to maintain it. But they've got this one by the scruff of the neck already and can just about write their own cheque if they maintain their intensity. That was pure, classy and thrilling football.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Pendlebury. And they can rebound here with advantage paid. O'Connor. He had prior opportunity.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Kicks inside the forward 50. Myers doing what he does best. Crunching tackle. Squeezes the kick. De Koning. This spells trouble. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. finish he does.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here.
Smith.
A quick getaway wasn't possible. They're tackling with venom today.
McLean looking for territory. DeGoey. Langdon. This is promising. Dawson could have lowered his eyes, but they're glad he didn't. The buzzards are circling. O'Brien palms it down. He just dropped it. Smith, they've coughed it up. DeGoey, McLean, Dawson manages to get off a handball. That's symptomatic of their night. Akers just had to get it out. He's had little impact so far. Holmes onto it in a flash. Crosses the paint. Henry couldn't haul that one in. A bit of friendly fire. Dempsey. Can they finally get on the board? De Koning showing his skills. Dangerfield. Doherty affects the turnover. Blasts away. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw-in.
Some of the transition footy has been fantastic. You wouldn't want to be a defender on a day like this.
O'Brien showing his skills. Dawson bombs it in. They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work. Normally delivers. That's symptomatic of their malaise. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. He's got an option in the centre square. McLean takes an excellent grab. They're hungry for more. O'Brien, he's taken a beauty. It's a dominant display. Butler is in a better position.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it. The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. De Koning has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. De Koning showing his skills. Dangerfield. McKenna picks off the pass. Doesn't often waste it. Henry read it well and claims the mark. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. That's an impressive mark. Dawson got the handball away. Butler, he's got it.
A classic case of a forward finishing off the good work upfield.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. De Koning wins the tap. Yo comes free in the tackle. Dawson breaks the line. From outside 50, it's a magnificent kick.
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
It's been an absolute avalanche. O'Brien smashes it out of there. Couldn't get a disposal. Blitzars marks it centre half forward. He's been quiet. Murphy with a terrific mark deep in defence. Big ball to be won here. Bowes spoils. McKenna under pressure. He's been accosted. Some people can't kick that far. They cannot keep him quiet. O'Brien gets to it first. McLean. We know how good he is in these situations, but not this time.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
He's off. His field kicking is normally first rate. Stewart has found some space. O'Brien clears the area. O'Connor. Sinclair wins it back. Great mark. There are big chance here. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Almost threw it out. Dangerous place to turn it over. It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it. The only competition they've got out there is each other. O'Brien is teaching him a lesson. He's gone. Doherty. It's a hospital hand pass. Yo. He struck it well. It'll go close. He's got it. That's a great finish. I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. O'Brien. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Was that a legal disposal? McLean. Dangerfield. Gathers. Clever kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Just has to hit a target. Wilkie at centre halfback. No sign of them dropping off. They've opened them up here. Goes short again by foot. Dawson can keep it moving. They've got winners all over the park. This is good ball movement. Conservative kick. Well played. They're irrepressible at the moment. Switkowski. Humphries gets back and should repel. Recognising the urgency. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Throws it on the boot. Look at him go. That hand pass was telegraphed. Can he hit a target? Punched away. Murphy. Maynard getting involved. Solid tackle.
There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits. They should be on the board with a goal.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Maybe that can get them back into this match. Just kidding.
O'Brien has had his measure today. Dawson. Henry. It fell into his arms. That's a bruising tackle.
He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Dempsey on a lead. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Zerk-Thatcher tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Doherty under pressure. Blitzars mops that one up. Smith looking for two in a row. That's a strong mark.
Kicking at his first.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now. Still a way to go to restore some pride. O'Brien is giving him a bath. He's been dispossessed. De Goey. That won't be a goal. It might not even score. No, it has scored, but a disappointing result all the same.
Perhaps should look to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
And they're away. Stewart pushes into space and receives the footy. Blitzars. This is more positive. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. They've got time to put the kettle on. Humphries makes good contact. Dawson, he'll be sore in the morning. Nevitt, desperate to win it back. He's under close attention. Gone! Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold. These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered. Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. O'Brien wins the hit out. Dawson, McLean had it and lost it. You can't question his commitment. O'Brien, good luck catching him. He's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result.
The way they're going, you wouldn't bet against them sneaking one more in here.
O'Brien could do this with his eyes closed. Dawson. I don't think we expected this to be settled by half-time, but it surely is.
Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
They're all over them like a cheap suit. We can analyse just about anything, but take a look at the hit-outs. That is a staggering discrepancy. It's a feast for those midfielders, but what it also does is it means they don't have to be accountable because the ruck dominance is so entrenched that they can afford to be totally attack-oriented.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Uses the banana. The thinking is sound. The execution is not. Out on the full. Honours the lead. What can they generate? Henry, all on his own. Chipping it around. No urgency. Smith has covered some territory today. Kicks it goal, and that's ugly. He hasn't even scored. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Poor hands there. Scrounges a kick. Doherty didn't need to be asked twice. Can he find a teammate? Guthrie, he's caught. Dangerfield, playing for pride now. He's hit up the lead. Normally delivers. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Bowes, he's generally a good kick. Cameron, working hard and presenting well. They're moving the footy quickly. Can't hang on under close attention. Cameron gives it a thump. It'll have the distance. but not the accuracy.
Coaches don't mind their players backing themselves, but I reckon he might have had a better option that time.
He's been industrious.
Murphy outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. They're toying with them now. O'Brien farms it out. De Goey, Henry in the right spot. Pendlebury manages to get off a handball. Bontempelli,
They're running up the stat sheet.
O'Brien, Pendlebury lays it off. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. On the non-preferred, Bledsoe's doing the grunt work.
That's a well-placed kick.
Smith working hard and being rewarded. Delivers to centre-half forward. Maynard, he's got support. McKenna just had to get it out. O'Brien. Doherty had some assistance. Good vision there. Dawson, what can he do with it? It'll take a decent kick. He's hit it well. Into the post. Unlucky.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Guthrie with the footy. Humphries works hard to present.
I've liked his game today.
Henry in heavy traffic. Doesn't often waste it. McKenna making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Nevitt, Bledsoe's takes the hand pass. Bowes, that's good work rate. He's had little impact so far. They're moving the footy well here. Can he impose himself on the match? McGovern wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Searching kick. McKenna, dangerous to leave on his own. He might have thought about the corridor. McLean navigated the traffic. Pendlebury provides some run. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard.
Dawson, ball spills free in the tackle. Langdon, he's put the foot down. He hasn't kicked a goal yet. Does he get one here? No, it bounces off the post.
I think it was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Back into play. Little wonder they're getting smashed with kicking like that.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Dawson, what a game he's had. He's doing it all.
This is more like a horror movie than a football match.
O'Brien smashes it out of there. Nevitt. McKenna.
We've seen that before.
Bowes heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? 6 points.
That goal had about as much impact as dipping a sponge in a lake.
De Koning has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
O'Connor. They've put themselves under pressure. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Mackay has it within range.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time. Normal service has resumed. De Koning showing his skills. Smith. Bledsoe's. He's so clean with the footy. Nevitt attracted a crowd.
That's in the back.
Going for territory. Defence 101 there. McKenna. O'Brien going flat chat. He just keeps racking up disposals. Pendlebury in the centre square. Well played. What's he got on offer? Risk-free footy at the moment. Henry has found some space. Butler might be just outside his range. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
To put the icing on the cake.
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Takes the short option from the kick in. That sums up their day.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
The two big men do battle. He's gone. O'Brien, that was almost handed to him. They cannot keep him quiet. Big tackle laid. Gets his kick despite the heat. De Koning, it's a tough game. Falls in his back. That'll be a free. This is good ball movement. Gives the handball away. Humphries. Can he hit a target? That's well played. Seeking to maintain possession. No wonder coaches go grey. Ignoring the corridor for now. They could almost have raffled it. Kicks to centre wing. Good work rate. They're irrepressible at the moment. They've opened them up here. It's becoming a training drill. Switkowski presents in space. They're bloodthirsty today. Van Rooyen. That's a big play.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
They're just having fun now. This has long ceased to be a contest, and it's become a case of fill your boots.
De Koning with a deft tap. It's a hospital hand pass. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. O'Brien with a deft tap. Dawson can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Blitzars all alone in the centre square. Clever kick. Stengel is in the clear and marks uncontested. Zerk Thatcher ensures that foray will come to nothing. Takes the advantage. The sea's just parted for him, and he has taken full toll. Can they follow that goal up with another? O'Brien wins it out of the centre. Dawson stripped to the footing. Looking to extend this margin. Stewart spoils. Mullen. They've been deadly in front of the sticks, but that's a miss.
They're lucky they haven't been made to pay for that turnover. They really should have been.
Guthrie to bring it back in. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
He's already got one. Now he's got 2.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
O'Brien looking for territory. Dawson, he's besieged. Bontempelli, big kick required. It's not a bad effort. He's got the distance comfortably, but he's off target.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
Playing for pride now. Mackay, an unexpected opportunity here.
To finish off the good work.
Gets onto it, no trouble with the distance, but only a behind.
Not to worry, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity coming up very soon.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Clark tries a safe ball. Humphries, he ran into a brick wall. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Time to check in with Gary.
Demoralised, dispirited, disillusioned. All adjectives you can apply. If that's how I'm feeling, spare a thought for the side who's copping this hiding.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
Henry swoops and kicks a goal.
That never looked like missing. It was a textbook finish.
De Koning gets his hand to it. Clark with a chance to send it forward. He's hit up the lead. Bombs it in. No one's home and this will come back. No sign of them dropping off. Langdon working hard and presenting well. Nevitt gets in the way. Dangerfield. I think he called for that. Bontempelli. Sinclair running in support. Gets the kick away. Mackay gets to the front spot. De Goey. Can he finish it off? Pins the ears back. Winds up and drives it right through the middle. Good ruck work. Dawson has been irrepressible. Mackay farms it out. That's careless. Henry, he'll be sore in the morning. Dishes it off. This is promising. Doesn't often waste it. Dangerfield. Blitzars on a lead. Normally delivers. Dawson takes an excellent grab. Searching kick. Pendlebury pushes into space and receives the footy. Good thinking and good execution too. They've got winners all over the park. Henry. Golden opportunity here. This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Guthrie goes short with the kick in. Mullen all on his own. Not a lot of positives today. The kick was misdirected.
This is a tall order, but if anyone could do it, it's him.
This will bring the house down if he kicks it. Oh, what a rip snorter!
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
If I'd known it was going to be like this, I'd have called in sick.
De Koning with a deft tap. Nevitt got the handball away. Akers, that's almost worth a kick. Bontempelli, Langdon, just had to get it out. Mackay, he's lost it. It's been that kind of day for them. Approaching the 50.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work too much, in fact.
The way they've kicked the goal today, you wouldn't have been surprised if that had gone through too.
It's being played in one half of the ground at the moment. They've lost confidence.
Ineffective kick. Dealt with the pressure. Henry, O'Sullivan. They'll contest in the centre square. It's come unstuck. Can they get another one? Bontempelli working hard and being rewarded.
He's been industrious.
O'Brien drops into the hole and marks.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions and inside 50s.
Can he get it home from there? He's hit it sweetly. How about that for a kick?
In other news, 23 missing persons reports have just been filed.
De Koning,
He's rucked superbly in a losing cause.
goes laterally. They've given it back. O'Connor wins a hard ball. De Goey
Intercepts.
The umpire will have it. O'Brien got his palm to it. Dawson. Bontempelli had to get it out. Good build-up. Solid tackle. He stopped in his tracks.
That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
I've liked his game today.
Pendlebury read that well. Crosses the paint. Mackay goes without it. De Goey, what can he do with it? O'Brien somehow released the ball. O'Sullivan, desperate defence. Atkins intercepts the hand pass. Nevitt is folded back. Well-weighted kick. Holmes! That one was always his. Smith has charged into space. Lowers the eyes. They're moving the footy well here. That's wasteful. Gives it everything. Guthrie runs onto it. Absorbs the pressure.
No leniency from the umpire there.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Quality delivery by foot. Who's at home? Switkowski on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it. No, your television isn't broken. That is the score.
De Koning.
They won't blame him.
Clark
In his natural habitat.
He's struggled to make an impact to this point. In no man's land. Humphreys. They've put themselves under pressure. It's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal.
They're going to eat the bones too.
McLean looking for territory. Dawson got to get it on quickly. Mackay at centre half forward. Can he find a teammate? Henry has found some space.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
The definition of optimism is hoping for him to miss that. He doesn't. Have a look at that margin.
The big men fly. Clark read it well. Bontempelli affects the turnover. McLean, good luck catching him. Gives it a thump. It'll have the distance, but not the accuracy.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Back into play. The runner will be out in a minute.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
They haven't got bored yet, and you'd have to say they're not going to.
O'Brien looking for territory. Dawson, he's lost possession. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. De Koning wins the hit out. Dangerfield, Nevitt, McGovern cuts it off. What's he got on offer? Junk times come early. Mackay, great hands there.
He'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Butler finds himself unattended.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
Have a go, you Max. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Swings his foot through it.
Mackay,
What a game he's played.
Doherty doing the grunt work.
DeGoey with time.
Quick snap, and that's a goal.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this.
Koning
has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Not the required 15 metres.
McKenna doesn't want to turn it over there. Bowes. He converts and narrows the margin.
This has been a real smasher. Can they paper over a few cracks?
O'Brien with the tap. Nevitt. He just keeps racking up disposals. McGovern
With another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him.
into the middle with the kick. DeGoey, strong grab. Akers, that's an aggressive handball. Mackay getting involved. Through it goes, and they extend the lead. O'Brien showing his skills. Dawson, so influential today. They're a pleasure to watch.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
He's got it done.
Brutality has a new name.
The two big men do battle. Dawson throws it on the boot. Mackay outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Akers, they've worked it well.
We'd like to be leading out a full forward to some of these midfielders. They are white hot today.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
If you've already been kicking poorly at goal, what would make you think you can find the middle from there?
Takes the short option from the kick in. To Koning. That's good work rate. He's had little impact so far. They've coughed it up. What a bonus this would be.
One of their key markers has been how well they've shared the load. That list of goal kickers might be about to get a new one.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett. The way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
It's over at last. Finally, we can all go home. What were the main differences today, Hart?
Gosh, it's hard to know what to say about that. That was an utter evisceration of a team ill-equipped to compete today. You have to feel sorry for them and their supporters. Surely